Imagine scrolling through TikTok and coming across an ad that promises to take you to the United States illegally for just $5,000. That's approximately 4.35 lakh rupees. It sounds unbelievable, right? But this is exactly what is happening right now. Even as the US government intensifies its crackdown on illegal immigration, human smugglers, also known as coyotes, are openly using social media to target desperate migrants, particularly Indians, with the promise of a safe entry into the United States through Canada. These ads claim that the Canada route is much easier and safer as compared to dangerous Mexico-US border crossing. According to these TikTok advertisements, Indians who wish to enter the US illegally can do so without paying anything upfront. The offer suggests that payment is only required once the migrant reaches the US border. The smuggler specifically promotes popular Canadian cities like Montreal, Brampton, and Surrey as starting point for the journey into the US, promising smooth entry into American states like New York and Washington. The journey, as described in these ads, involved a 2-hour car ride followed by a 25-minute walk through the woods, after which migrants will reach the US without any trouble. The smugglers claim to assist small groups of 5 people at one time and even offer map and navigation tool to help them reach the border safely. In the meantime, the US media outlet described to investigate these claims and directly contracted on one of the smugglers advertising on TikTok. The smuggler confidently confirms that $4,500 he could guarantee safe passage into the US. He further explained that the process was very simple and that many people had already used this particular route successfully. However, while the smugglers make it sound like very easy and safe passage, the reality of illegal immigration is far from what they promise. While these TikTok ads continue to spread, the actual situation for illegal immigration in the US is completely different. The US government has been deporting thousands of Indians who entered the country without proper documents, sending them back to India on military flights. Just last weekend, if you know, then 112 Indians were deported and landed in Amritsar on Sunday night, followed by 116 others who were sent back on Saturday. In just a few weeks, 3 US military flights have deported a total of 332 Indians, many of whom had spent their entire life savings just in hope of settling abroad. These migrants were caught by US authorities, kept in detention centers, and then forcefully sent back to India, and that is the harsh reality that contradicts the dream that they had been sold. When smugglers claim that illegal entry into the United States is very easy, the truth is that it is extremely dangerous and risky. Many people who attempt to cross the border illegally face serious consequences, including arrest, imprisonment, and deportation. Even those who successfully make it past the border often struggles to find job, face discrimination, and live in constant fear of being caught. There are also cases where migrants have been robbed, abandoned by smugglers, or even killed while trying to cross into the US. The US border security has become much stricter now, making it nearly impossible to enter undetected. Still, the increasing number of deportation should serve as a wake-up call for Indians who are thinking about taking illegal routes into the US. Many people who risk their entire lives and spend lakhs of rupees on smugglers end up losing everything and coming back to India with nothing but regret. Instead of falling for these scams, it is very important for people to look for legal, safe, and authorized way to go abroad. Taking the illegal route is not worth the risk. The fact that smugglers are openly advertising these services on TikTok shows just how desperate they are to attract migrants. But the big question is, would you trust a smuggler from TikTok with your life or not? What do you think about this shocking situation? Despite knowing the dangers, do you think people will still take the risk? Share your thoughts.